baseball today. Don't forget the Houston Astros and the Boston Red Sox later tonight. Those great days when there are multiple games in multiple leagues. Down to the final four in Major League Baseball: Braves, Dodgers, Astros, Red Sox. And the winners of these championship series advancing to the World Series. There's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike on Eddie Rosario.
Buehler's made 17 starts with 6 days or more rest. ERA 3.5.
Both of these starting pitchers today last pitched last Tuesday, so both ample rest as Rosario spanks one through for a base hit. Coming off a 4-hit game in Game 2 that included the game-winning single and RBI, and he delivers with a single to start Game 3.
In former postseasons, you'd see a lot of fastballs and a hard breaking ball, but now he has employed, Buehler has, a changeup that he used 13% of the time against the Giants, and that's what he gives up the base hit on.
Yeah, and Rosario now 5 straight hits for him in a row. What a leadoff hitter when they lose Soler to COVID. Throwing Rosario in there now for the 3rd game. It's worked out pretty good.
Rosario has hit in all 7 postseason games. He's now 9 for 22. And here is Freddie Freeman. This is going to be the big bat to watch today. Freddie Freeman, who was the MVP in the National League last season and had that dramatic game-winning home run against Josh Hader of the Brewers, the game's top closer. He has struggled in this series. He's 0 for 8 with 7 strikeouts. Had 7 consecutive strikeouts before he flew out to left field his last time up. So having a chance to watch him during batting practice, Frenchie, I know you had a chance to visit with him before the game. He's probably feeling a little bit of that burden right now as the team leader.
I think the big thing talking to Freddie Freeman today, the inconsistencies. Ronnie talks about how we've said it, probably one of the most consistent hitters in the last 10 years we've seen. He said all year it's been a struggle. I feel like I'm good for a week and I'm rough. And he said, I just got to believe at some point I'm going to make someone pay soon.
Freeman, the face of this Atlanta franchise, but they have been able to rework their outfield, add some new pieces. They've worked around a ton of injuries. And they have arrived here to this championship series playing their best baseball, it would seem. And they beat the Brewers in a 4-game series. They knocked them out in the division series in 4. And then they've won the first 2 in this league championship series in dramatic fashion. Austin Riley and Eddie Rosario coming up with the walk-off hits. Freeman, opposite field base hit. And that is a very welcome sight for Atlanta Braves fans. Back-to-back singles off Walker Buehler, and the Braves with 2 on get something cooking here in the first.
Heredia with the sword coming off the bench, but when you watch Freddie Freeman take batting practice, he will line 25 straight balls just like that, Frenchie.
Well, and he was talking before the game, Buehler really one of the best cutters in all of baseball. He said, I got to be ready for that pitch if it's out over the plate to do exactly what he did right there.
Just the start Atlanta was looking for. Now we'll see if Buehler can quiet this Braves lineup down. Ozzie Albies now the switch hitting second baseman. Last time Atlanta was here, the Dodgers swept the Braves in a 3-game series in August. The season series went to the Dodgers. They won 4 out of 6. Braves won 2 out of 3 in Atlanta. And then a 3-game sweep of the Braves here in August. All of those games were very close. Brian Snitker even brought it up before the game. We were in all of them, had leads, had a chance to win each of those games, but they lost all 3. Albies, first ball swinging. That is going to be caught in center field. Rosario's off the bag, and a double play. Oh, a costly base running mistake. Eddie Rosario was already on his way to third, and Gavin Lux, he is an inexperienced center fielder, but he might have deked him a little bit. He makes the catch and gets the double play.
Well, I think what Rosario heard was kind of a crack of a bat, and I think he thought that ball was falling short. Hey, game 2, guys, he takes that aggressive base running, gets safe here, gets thrown out.
Because of his inexperience, Gavin Lux has played in extremely deep center field. He is shallower in this game. Is that because he's getting more confidence? I don't know. But that shallow got him a double play.
Yeah, that's a great call, Ron. We've been watching this unfold with Lux deep as Austin Riley takes a strike. I mean, the energy in this place just tripled after that play.
And I don't care how much experience Walker Buehler's pitched, how many big games. I got to imagine, Ronnie, that had to calm him down now.
Fired him up for sure. How about his reaction after that play? And Riley takes a ball.
How about it being an athlete enough? A guy that's an infielder. What would you do when you're a young infielder playing the outfield? You're going to be conservative,
yes.
right? Lux came in and got it and makes a great double play.
He's made a lot of plays. He hasn't had a tough play until now. They want his bat in the lineup. That's why they moved him off the infield to center field and paid dividends early. Nice catch. There's a strike, and it's 1-2. You just never know when the moments come in a baseball postseason game, and it's happened maybe here at the top of the first, and this crowd is on its feet.
You never know what events will transpire to turn the series. You don't know if it'll happen in the ninth. That's what we've seen in the last couple of games. Maybe it's the first here in Game 3.
Buehler staying away from Riley almost all the time. All the hits Austin Riley's had so far this series, they've tried to come in and he's made them pay.
Riley's got a 7-game hitting streak. He has been a star in this series. Had the walk-off single in Game 1. He also homered in that game, which was a game-tying homer. And a big swing and a miss, and Buehler riding that wave of momentum.